Hey guys, this is Jasmine. I'm also known as Bubbles on Ice and other platforms. You can find me on Tumblr, you can find me on Instagram, and you can also find me on Patreon. And I'm actually working on a TikTok account as well. As for the moment, I don't really understand a lot of this TikTok culture, so I'm not sure whether I will be staying there at all. If I make it work, I'll make it work and I'll tell you. But if not, I might actually delete the account altogether. I don't know. But my Patreon, guys, is up and going. And for those of you who are interested in more longer, detailed, and more exclusive celebrity tarot readings, you'll find more of those in my Patreon. Um, as a member, you are able to read a lot of the contents that I do not post on YouTube. I also do a lot of 18 plus themed readings, which are a little bit spicy. And I also offer personal readings as well for people who are interested in that. You're able to ask for love readings, career readings, and twin flame readings, and so on. And for those of you who might want to learn how to read the tarots and oracle cards, I also run master classes for that as well. So check out my Patreon. All the info that you need is in my bio. Today we are doing a celebrity tarot reading on demand. This is requested from one of my followers on. I don't remember if it was Tumblr or it was here on YouTube. Either way, we are going to talk about V from BTS. My person who asked for this reading would like to know about, what is going on after military for his love life and career and so on and so on. I'll try to do my best to find out whatever I can with my cards. I can't promise you that anything sensational is going to, appear for us, but we'll try our best. We'll try our best. So we are going to see how V is doing in general. What is there to know about V in the group BTS? And for those of you who has never watched a video of mine before, I just want to say that I'm not a native English speaker. I am aware that I have lots of problems when it comes to my grammar and also pronunciation, and sometimes it is also very hard for me to find the right words when I want to explain myself. So please apologize me. Not please apologize, but please forgive me for that. I want to know a little bit about V from BTS. What is there to know about V from BTS? Please tell us. Spirits, tell us a little bit about V from BTS. Okay, let's start with this. Well, the cards are telling us that there is an exciting new chapter in his life that is about to unfold. Whatever that is, we don't know yet, but there is definitely something new coming into his life. Maybe it's just about, if he has been in the military, that, it is kind of like a chapter behind him now, and he's starting anew with another life after military. He is also, all about arts, all about creativity, all about being able to express himself in creative ways. But we all already know that because he is an artist. He is also very intuitive. He doesn't always need logical explanation to the things that is happening around him. He does trust his intuition a lot. He is also a person who is very exploring when it comes to romance and creativity in general. He likes to explore things. He's all about beauty. He's all about wondering about the things he is surrounded by. Um, and he's just very observant, very, he likes, to notice details and notice signs around him. Um, I think that is because he is a person who has a very passionate inner life. Um, when you have a very passionate inner life, you seek for details, you seek for beauty around you, you seek for new ideas, you seek for new ways to express your creativity. And this is what it's all about, because he has all this imaginative ideas and all these creative thoughts. So sometimes he loses himself in daydreams. I think he's very introverted, he's very quiet, very sensitive, very emotional. And especially when it comes to music, he responds emotionally to music, especially. And he's very sentimental, very nostalgic. He likes to kind of hold on to precious memories. He always think back to experiences. He thinks back to old times. He just hold on to these memories for dear life. Um, Sometimes I think that he might feel a little bit lonely and ignored because of his nature. Um, because he's very much into his own head and very much, he likes to keep to himself. So he might at certain time feels a little bit lonely and isolated. He's always in search of some kind of life purpose. He wants to kind of find his purpose. Um, he wants to kind of find what is his purpose on life. He's also the type that is very mindful when it comes to his heart. His heart is always the center for everything that he does. Um, it is always about going for what his heart desires. Um, he is very, very passionate about the things that he cares for. And that again is also, being very heartfelt about the things that he creates and the things that he expresses. He's very generous and very open-minded, very tolerant, and he likes to share, the good moments with other people. Um, he believes that it's important to have someone to share those things with. Um, and he's endless creative. He expresses himself through creativity. And he also can be a hopeless romantic, kind of seeing life through pink tilted glasses. And he gets very disappointed when things do not turn out according to his imagination. Sometimes he has too high expectations, and he gets disappointed because things doesn't turn out the way that he thinks they might. Um, so that is something about him. He is very passionate to his own imagination, and sometimes loses a little bit of the realistic view of the world. he he's very self-critical, and it's not only his view of the world that can disappoint him at times, because he has a very high expectation of himself as well. um he gets easily distracted and unfocused, and because he's so much in his head daydreaming and thinking about things, he doesn't always get things done, and that stresses him. For him, he is always striving to please others. He's very eager at times. He kind of he can get caught up making people, if he's in the middle of a conflict, he will use a lot of time trying to change the other person's mind, because he feels so bad for them having another opinion, because he wants people to have the same opinion as him, and it really bothers him when they don't. um, and he uses a lot of time trying to convince the other part to have the same opinion as him. But he is definitely the kind who believes in true love, and he does not wish to settle for anything less. He approaches, this romantic aspects with as well, with very high expectations. Everything is about high expectations here, guys. Um, so it's like dating people with um how do I say this? He doesn't like to date people with the opposite way of thinking, the opposite approach. It's like he is not into superficiality. He he can easily look past appearances and social status and all that, but and he also believes in very deep connections and mutual respect and all that, and understanding and all that. It's just that he is this daydreaming type of guy. He um he creates the ideal partner in his mind, and he puts a lot of high expectations to this romantic partner, and no one can compete with that imaginative, person. So when he doesn't meet this person in real life, it frustrates him. um it's not because he is, superficial in any way. Because, as I say, he can look past appearances and social statuses, but and he's all about, this deep level of soul connection and all that. But the difficult part is that he indulges so much in his own mind, and he daydream, and he might, he thinks too much, he speculates too much. um he might already have a certain vision of his ideal partner, maybe even, sometimes maybe even based on you know like a favorite fictional character. uh it's like that he can actually have celebrity crushes and crushes on fictional characters as well, and he daydreams about this kind of ideal partner. And the people that he meets in real life will be compared to this unrealistic, you know, type of characters, and of course they fall short. So it is really difficult, because he needs to, just adjust his thinking, because those kind of partners doesn't exist in the real world. So if this is how he's going to approach his romantic, adventures, it is going to be hard for him. But however, oh God, there is a fly here trying to attack me. Um, but however, he is not about options. He is not about, he doesn't go for the first and the best. He's not about how the people look or or anything like that. And when he is in love, and when he does fall in love, there is a lot of passion. There's a lot of devotion. There is not a lot of affection, and he's the type that will respect his partner's independence, and he is the type that accept people as the way they are, because his ultimate goal is actually to love and be loved authentically. That is his ultimate goal. So for his future best is that he is able to put aside his daydreams and put aside his unrealistic expectations of the ideal partner, and that will work out much better for him. When it comes to career-wise, he is a person with a lot of patience. He puts in a lot of hard work. He is also the type of person who puts in a lot of passion in his work. He doesn't look at his career and call his you know, it's not just a job for him. Um, it's a passion. It's a lifestyle. It's something that makes his life fulfilled. But he is not the type that likes too much, social interactions. I don't know if it is true, but I have a feeling that even though he loves his fans and fans meeting is part of you know, his job, that is the part that is the hardest for him, because he is really very sensitive when it comes to social interactions. He is the type of person that likes to keep himself to himself, not talk too much, not draw too much attention to himself. So he is very sensitive like that. He's also very sensitive when it comes to artistic things. He just simply comes to life in the world of music, drama, dance, all that. He needs to feel a sense of purpose in his work, and and to feel gratified by pleasing others. So this is, being a member of BTS, or being able to be on stage, being able to be on behind a camera, creating through dance, music, and drama. That's perfect for him. It is perfect for him, and he loves it. So in so this is definitely the right path for him, and he feels that this is really what he wants, and this is what he wants to continue to do. He wants to continue to be able to create and express himself creatively through all these artistic ways. um he is also very kind and considerate. You see this king here with a lot of feelings, with a lot of water. It's about feelings and emotions. He's very sensitive, but he is also very wise. So he is probably a person that people will come to for advice. I can see that his band members maybe often come to him for advice, and he kindly, um, and compassionately listens to them and tries to comfort them with whatever they need comforting. So he is, in his own way, I think he is the glue amongst his band members. Now, just a couple of cards more, just to. Is there anything else we need to know about V after his military? Now it seems like that he's going to continue to do whatever he has been doing already. It's just going to be because it is his passion, and we also know a little bit about his romantic struggles. So he needs to work on himself when it comes to his expectations. What else is there to know about V's future after the military? Oh my god, so many cards, guys. I was only going to pull a couple. There's definitely a lot of things going to happen. He's going to, he's going to face a lot of success, but also a lot of loss. But mostly success. He is going to, you know, do financially well. He's gonna earn, a lot of not just money, but he's gonna earn a lot of acknowledgement, a lot of respect from other people. He hopefully will be more um, able to be in charge of his own desires, being able to lead the way. Um, Finding his purpose, avoiding heartache. It is also about him doing the things that he likes the most, being able to be passionate about everything that he does. Will he meet struggle on his way? Definitely, it will always be struggle. He will always have to fight for his place because there are so many competitions in in the industry. So he will always need to be alert. He will always need to be strive to be his best in order to keep his position. So definitely struggles, yes. But all in all, it looks bright and good for him in the future. He's going to do well financially, emotionally, and career wise. So this is what the cards are telling me. I hope that you have gotten the answers that you want. If you have any comment or any questions, please let me know in the comment section. And thank you for watching. See you next time.